Hello Cancer, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. This reading is covering 30 days, money, love, career, anything else that wants to come through. And we're jumping in here with the spirit of the animals, okay? So you have the elk and nobility, okay? Cancer, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You're crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So know that you have come a long way. If you haven't yet reached your goal, you have reached a lot of mini goals on the way, and they're all going to add up, and you are going to reach that finish line. This is encouragement to keep going. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Gilded Tarot. Okay, you're crowned with success. So you have achieved a lot of success at this point already. Now what happened there? That was flipped over, and this card, I'm going to pull it out. It was flipped over in this deck, but it ended up on top when I cut, and this card can represent Cancer and also Pisces. So something about this full moon coming up, you're going to feel extra in your power. This is the full flower moon of the month of May, okay? So that's what's coming up, and I am doing a video on that shortly, so look out for that as well. That full moon will be on May 12th. So you're really tapping into your emotions, and I feel like they're not going to be all over the place as often happens with the full moon, or if you start to feel like your emotions are bouncing all over the place, like, you know, a pinball machine or something like that. Find your center, like whatever makes you feel grounded. I'm getting somebody likes to get in the hot tub. Maybe it's getting into a pool, being near the water, like whatever makes you feel present and grounded, because I really feel like Cancer that during this time period, something is developing or coming out. And for some of you, it's love. It might be a commitment with someone or a new commitment. For those of you already in a committed relationship or a marriage, you may be deciding together, like, on to the next adventure, whatever that is. You could be planning a vacation, to buy a house, start a business together, get a pet. Someone's getting a dog. Okay, we have the Six of Wands, and this is a reminder of your victory and success. And there's more to go, and know that this is a journey, and life is always a journey, and there's always more to gain. But this main thing that many of you have been focused on, you're getting very close to that finish line, and it's going to, you know, make you feel really good. Stay focused. Five of Swords, so don't be distracted by annoyances. Hostility is a key word with the Five of Swords. It can be, there might not be any hostility, but just focus on your goal. Put those back in there. Focus on your goal. Try not to say so much. Focus on your goal. Don't be distracted, and stop and think before you start battling something. You might not want to waste your energy on that. For example, if someone cuts you off, are you safe? If the answer is yes, yes, I am safe. Try and let go of the anger. Be grateful that you're safe, and, you know, get to where you're going safely. Do you know what I mean? Don't waste your energy on the anger. Okay, so strong, true clarity is coming through in the next couple of weeks and over the next 30 days with this full moon energy coming up. Okay, let's see. Wow, we've got the Magician, some Gemini energy here. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Nine of Swords. Okay, and we have the Magician. Let's get a couple more, then we'll go deeper. What else for Cancer? Okay, so, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So there's some money coming in here. This could be the goal that you had, earning money or launching a business, getting something started. It could be capital gains for someone. And we have the Knight of Wands. So there's some passion here So let's go back to the moon. So the moon with the Ace of Swords and the Magician. So the Magician has all of the tools. He has a sword, he has a wand, he has a cup, he has a pentacle. He or she. Okay, so with this full moon energy coming up, and this is not a specifically like full moon reading, this is the next 30 days, but the full moon happens to be coming up, and I think this energy is going to be really important for you, Cancer. Use this energy to pull something together. If there's a new commitment in your life, use this energy to focus on that, what each of you wants, the needs of each of you, what you can accommodate for one another, or what you need to ask for. You're finding an answer to something that has been hidden for a long time. Maybe it's an answer you thought you would never find, but something's going to become very clear to you. So Cancer, comment below if you wish to share. What is it, if there is anything, that you have been waiting and wondering about, confused about, that you've really been wanting an answer to? You don't have to comment that. Of course you don't have to, only if you wish. But I think your homework would be to write it down if that helps you, or focus on that. Ask yourself that. What have I been confused about, wondering for a long time? If I got this off of my mind or made some kind of sense of it, how would that free me? How would that, open up my creativity and my psychic powers, how would that lift this block? Ask yourself, what is this block all about? Why do I need this information, or need to just understand something, or agree to disagree with yourself, that maybe you might not come to an understanding, but learn why it mattered so much to you. So we have the King of Swords here. There might be someone that has some insight about this. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So I think someone might have some insight, someone who has an objective, outlook, opinion on this situation. The Magician with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like when you figure this thing out that's been bothering you, it's really going to open up, I would say, your focus. Your mind is going to be more focused on what you want to do, and there is, financial achievement here. I don't know why I used the word achievement. Don't know what that was all about. If it means something to you, then take it. If not, leave it. So I can give you a quick example. There was something I was always confused about that went way back to high school, and it didn't stop me from anything in my life, but it would bother me when it popped into my head. And I told somebody the story, and they had an objective viewpoint on it, and said, oh, I know why that person did what they did. And it had nothing to do with me, really. I mean, maybe a little bit to do with me, because I just happened to be there, let's say, I don't want to say target, but I happened to be there. And they wanted me out of the way of their agenda. That was just a real catty thing. But, I didn't know why this person turned on me. Like, why did this happen? So I told my friend the story, and they were like, it's obvious to me what happened there. And I was like, oh, wow. And I don't know why I was so relieved that something made sense to me that went way back to my teen years. No idea. Again, it didn't stop me from living my life or anything like that, but it would come up, and every now and then I'd wonder about that. And it made me feel so much better to have sense made of, what happened. I don't know, but that might resonate with you, with someone listening. So the Five of Swords could have to do with an empty victory. It could have, I'm getting the word lie for some reason. Someone might have lied to you, and you knew this thing they said wasn't true, but you've been up worrying and wondering about it. Is that really true? Don't let that block you from this passionate energy of the Knight of Wands, because I think this might be that someone is trying to get in the way of love. between you and another person. So if someone tells you that this person you've been talking to, getting to know, is not interested in you, or they say they know something about that person that you don't know, they have inside information, don't believe them. Don't worry about it. Don't believe them. Go to that person yourself. If you want to know something about someone, ask them yourself. There's someone who is jealous and trying to stop you from getting to know this person. And if it's meant to be, nothing can come between you. But I do think this is something you shouldn't worry about, and the way to let go of that worry is to go to that person directly. It also could have to do with something in the workplace or a client or something like that. And for some of you, that's where the truth comes out, and you're going to be so relieved. I think it's something that has become a distraction. All right, let's see what we have from the Tea Leaf Fortune deck. We have Beau. You're highly thought of. Okay, that's beautiful. You're highly thought of. So based on what I was just saying, this person that you're getting to know, or no matter what scenario, romantically, love, in the workplace somehow, you are highly thought of. And the other person who's trying to make you believe otherwise is lying. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Get back there. Okay, so we have the Wheel. So this could have to do with indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Like I was saying, like something that you've been maybe brooding about has been getting in the way. Try not to let that happen. Come back to your center. If being near water helps you, picturing someone might live near a lake, but you don't go out there and spend time near the water. It might feel good to maybe at least, go outside and be near the water, or at least someone's like sitting on their patio or something and you can hear the water. That will help. Okay, and also the Wheel could represent the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot, is what I'm getting here. So positive change in your luck, positive change in movement, finances, and also home. I'm getting that for a lot of people. I think a lot of people have been moving for some reason. It might be some astrological thing. I don't know. I know a little bit about astrology, but I'm not an astrologer, okay? But I'm thinking that there has to be something to do with the astrology that people are moving a lot lately. And I think many people are moving to a more peaceful community or area. We're finding a way to make it more peaceful. Younger woman dealings or relationship with younger woman, or it could be a man, someone younger than you. I'm going to get a clarifier on that from here. Okay, so this could be someone, they might not be younger than you, but they could be very immature, and they're saying like, oh, so-and-so said they're not really interested in you. And you're like, oh God, I thought they liked me. And they do like you, and don't give up on that person because some outsider said something catty to you. It's like they said something very toxic, something with a sharp tongue. It might have made you feel physically unattractive too. Tulip, great passion. Okay, so yeah, there's passion here with the Knight of Wands. So for many of you, there's a passionate relationship and romance coming up, or it's with someone that you're currently committed to and you're finding your passion again. Could be passion in your work. Don't let this person get in the way. And I'm getting someone called you fat, or they called someone else fat. They're trying to get you to not feel attracted to that person, or they're trying to get you to feel very unattractive so that you're insecure around this person, or say when you're up for a job promotion, there's trying to say something. It's a low blow. They're trying to say something that they think is going to make you feel really insecure. Okay, ignore that. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. Sorry, let me shuffle these better. And even if you do need to lose weight, so be it. That can be changed. That can be fixed. This person's just being malicious, and they're the one that's ugly. Okay, they're ugly on the inside when they're behaving that way. You are highly thought of, okay? And I think this is by a lot of people. Be noble. You're the elk, okay? So if you like to look up symbolisms, look up the elk. Celebrate you. All right, so as always with the angel answers, you can reflect on a question if you want, but you don't have to. Just take what messages resonate with you. We have Perfect timing. Yes, this is perfect timing. This is the perfect timing to talk to somebody. And also the Wheel of Fortune energy also has to do with timing. We have big happy changes coming your way, Cancer. I love this. Let's get one more from here, and then we'll get an Archangel Michael card. If you believe, yeah. So if you believe the lies that someone else is telling you, then that's what you will live. If you believe in yourself, then that's what you will live. Okay? Beautiful. Okay, let's do kitty cat oracles. Then we'll end with an Archangel Michael card. All right, so what else for Cancer? Something about movies, the word movies. Someone's trying to make movies. Whatever that means. Take some time, yeah, relax and enjoy. Smell the roses, smell the flowers, sit by the water. Someone's going to a restaurant. I'm picturing someone going to a restaurant. This might be at the beach or at the boardwalk or something like that, but not necessarily. Picturing like Jersey Shore, the Maryland beaches, the Delaware beaches. It could be anywhere really, but I'm just picturing, a restaurant on the water. So that might be a way of being near the water, and I'm picturing somebody doing that, and you're realizing how relaxing it is, and whether it's the ocean or the bay, the breeze coming in is very cleansing. We have drink it in, enjoy the moment. Yeah, so that's really important. And let's get an Archangel Michael card for Cancer. Okay. Yes, you are correct. 38, which breaks down to the master number 11. Look at her. This is victory. You are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Yes, this is the wise choice. Whatever you're about to do or whatever you're currently doing, this is the wise choice. All right, Cancer, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.